Hello everybody, my name is Buddy 2020. Today we are playing Supreme Stickman Duelist. And we are gonna test against the bomb. Since I am a bomb main, and probably most of you are, we're gonna be seeing how the bomb does against and how to counter these weapons when using the bomb. We'll first start off with the grapple hook. For the grapple hook, your best thing is to where they shoot their grapple hook on the ground. If they throw it on the ground, you want to throw exactly your bomb right exactly where they're going to land. So you basically have a confirmed damage. You basically have confirmed damage. So doing that, it's easier to get shots off of them, and then like that stuff. And the only time you should try to get air shots is when they are not grappled to something. Because if they are, they will most likely try to grapple back to you. They will most likely be grappling near you, and they will get launched in your face, and they will probably get a squish and absolutely demolish you, which you do not want if you actually want to win. Like that. Well, next one. The next one is the hammer. The hammer, if they're spinning, do not try to hit them into the air by throwing it at their feet. Because if you do, they will most likely, if they have their charge, they will most likely spin and they'll just completely ignore it. Like boom, boom. Like this thing is so clunky too. So it's hard. It's even if you do hit an air shot on them, it will most likely not do that much damage. So I recommend rocket jump. I recommend bomb jumping, which I will show you how to do in this episode. To get away from them. And then try to hit them while you're in the air. So they will either chase you or run away. But you can then either counter or keep running. Now the sword. Like I always say, or like I never say on camera, at least, never go for an air shot on people who even have the slightest mobility in the air. Because if they do, they will most likely try to move out the way when they see you trying to launch them back in the sky. So, don't go for air shots against swords, and you'll be good. Because they will most likely move, and that you'll be wasting a bomb. Now the boomerang. The boomerang. Ah, crap. But for the boomerang, you want to get right behind the boomerang when they're throwing it. So if you somehow do miss, the boomerang when it's coming back will get launched into their face. And they'll most likely get a double hit. And the good thing about double hits is that before they explode, they'll do the damage for the hit, and then they'll explode. So you'll hit them with the throw damage, and then it'll explode, doing explosion damage. Which will be really good. So against the boomerang, you can still go for air shots, but there is a chance that they will deflect it. A high chance that they will deflect it. So that's mostly it for the boomerang. Now next, the bow. Like I said. Oh no, wrong thing. Like I said, don't try to go on air shots for people who even have the slightest of air mobility. If they can change what direction they're going in the air, do not try to airshot them. It will be a waste of bullets or bombs. See how I could have tried to shoot him in the air, but I knew he had his ability, so he could have just moved out of the way by showing a bunch of arrows like that, and he could have gotten an easy squish, which I do not like. Nobody will like, because squishes do a ton of damage for no reason. Aw, crap, I died. Well, like I said, anything with the slightest amount of air mobility, do not try to attack with aerial hits. Now, the flail, if anybody's using the flail, you don't have to worry about them, because, like, who's dumb enough to use the flail? Like, honestly, who is? I'm just kidding. The flail is kinda good. It's not, like, OP good, but it is good. Being able to stop your thing mid-air can completely counter all bomb attacks. Because, like, if you're going for an air shot, they can just stop themselves mid-air and basically just, like, mess up your mojo of hitting air chain shots, or they can just, like, get away easily. But they can also use their ability to blast away bombs. Because as long as they use this thing right when a bomb is about to hit them, they'll be safe. The scepter. The scepter, like I said, anything that can change their momentum or direction in the air, do not go for air shots. Try hitting them in the body a lot. Or the head, because, like, if they like using this bad boy, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because apparently this thing blocks. If it doesn't hit them directly, it will not take damage, because the wall blocks splash damage for some reason, which I do not like, but it's fair. So, like I said, anything with the slightest bit of aerial momentum, do not try to pick a fight with in the sky, because you will be wasting bombs, and you will eventually die, unless you're me. Now, the gun. Ah, come on. Alright, we're back. But with the bomb, you can do nothing against them. They might not have a good aerial movement, but they do have no reason to aim, because as soon as they have their super ability, all they have to do is aim in your general direction, and they will most likely hit you. See what health I'm at right now? That's all because of the damage I take from those shotgun pellets. Like, the gun should not exist. It should not be this OP. But the best way to counter this thing is to try to stay out of their gun range and stay in your optimal range. That's not close range, because you will get absolutely destroyed. Don't do what I just did right now, because that was an accident. Did not mean to launch myself right at them. He forced me to. Literally. He blew my bomb, stopped all its momentum, and then shot it again to push it back, and made me launch myself forward. So, like I was saying, best thing you can do, hit aerial hits, stay at long range. Now, the guitar. I shouldn't really even be doing this, because, like, either you stay at your optimal range, the best thing you can do right now is stay at your optimal range, or let them push you into your optimal range without them knowing, and don't go for air shots. Because they can also use, but like, and because like they can stop air shots from happening with all their abilities. That thing can stop bombs in their tracks. This thing does not push bombs away, but pushes you away. Green will make it float up. And like I said, purple will stop it dead in its tracks. So like I said, don't go for aerial hits against anything that has good aerial momentum. Not even gonna do the dagger because this thing is basically the king of aerial momentum. Besides the bomb, because the bomb has OP aerial momentum. Being able to bomb jump and stuff like that is sick. Well, I think you guys might remember the godly boots. These bad boys don't go for air shots. They do have aerial momentum. Don't shoot for their legs. That's where their weapon is. They'll deflect easily. I mean, you can still do that, but it won't do any damage. So it'll just be a waste of bullets. Unless you're setting up for high damage plays. Don't aim from their legs. So I will do a little bit more in the next episode. So for now, have a nice day and goodbye.